Eamon Holmes slammed by TV star for being worst interview of her life. Eamon Holmes has been blasted by a reality star who declared she will never appear on a show with him again. Whitney Thore, the star of TLC's hit reality show My Big Fat Fabulous Life, gained widespread recognition in 2014 when a captivating YouTube video titled Fat Girl Dancing showcased her impressive dance moves and self-confidence. This video quickly captured the attention of millions, and Whitney was offered her own reality TV series, which premiered shortly thereafter. Throughout its 11-season run, the show has chronicled Whitney's journey towards weight loss and has become a platform for discussing body positivity and self-acceptance. In the show's early days, Whitney made appearances on various UK chat shows, where she passionately promoted her series and shared her views on the significance of embracing one's body, regardless of size. However, her experience with some media personalities has not been entirely positive. One such instance was an interview with Eamon Holmes, renowned British broadcaster, which took place in 2015 on Sky News. Whitney has since expressed her displeasure with that interaction, stating that she found it negative and uncomfortable. Recently, Whitney clarified her feelings regarding future television appearances while speaking to the Daily Star about her potential return to UK television. She revealed, "I haven't done any UK TV shows in about 10 years, but I would gladly go on any of them again, except for any with Eamon Holmes. He conducted the absolute worst interview of my entire career, but other than that, my experience in the UK has always been so lovely, and I love my time here so much." However, she still has favorable impressions of the rest of the UK, adding, "Just the other night, I got the nicest message from an insanely famous UK singer. I won't disclose who just for privacy reasons, but it absolutely made my day." In an interview conducted a decade ago, Eamon raised a poignant point about public perception with Whitney, suggesting that many people view her as a negative representation of body image. He provocatively remarked that, due to her size, some might even claim that her heart is probably not very good, implying a stereotype that associates body weight with health. In response, Whitney opened up about the pervasive fat phobia she encounters in her daily life. She articulated her frustration by stating, "Fat people often elicit discomfort and offense in others within society. I've come to realize that prejudice against individuals based on their size is one of the last socially acceptable forms of discrimination." However, Eamon said, "But what about people concerned about you? I mean, there might be people concerned you're gonna keel over and die because maybe your body or your heart won't be able to sustain all the enthusiasm that you have." Whitney tried to explain her motives to break down stereotypes about people who are overweight, saying, "I think that health concern is often a mask to discriminate or be cruel to fat people. I'd actually like to break some stereotypes about fat people because, at 380 pounds, I'm not naive to the health issues that may come if I stay this weight. But I have no major health problems, and I've never even had high blood pressure." But Eamon cut across her to repeatedly say, "Yet," before claiming he had been lampooned for his weight. MBFFL, Whitney Thore trashes Eamon Holmes for hosting the worst interview ever. Whitney Thore, the breakout star of My Big Fat Fabulous Life (MBFFL), is no stranger to controversy, but her latest clash with British TV presenter Eamon Holmes has taken the media by storm. After a tense interview on This Morning, Thore took to social media to express her dissatisfaction with Holmes, labeling the interview as the worst interview ever. The exchange, which aired earlier this week, has since sparked widespread criticism from viewers and fans alike, with many coming to Thore's defense and questioning the interviewer's approach. The MBFFL star, known for her advocacy of body positivity and self-love, was on the show to promote her new season and discuss her journey toward self-acceptance. However, what should have been a supportive and insightful conversation quickly turned sour when Holmes, known for his direct and often controversial style of questioning, made a series of comments that many perceived as insensitive and dismissive of Thore's work and her message. In this professional news article, we delve into the details of the infamous interview, Thore's subsequent response, the fallout from the exchange, and the broader implications of the controversy for both Thore's career and the media's treatment of plus-size individuals. The interview, a rocky start to a hostile exchange. Whitney Thore's appearance on This Morning was meant to be an exciting opportunity to promote the latest season of My Big Fat Fabulous Life, a show that has become a powerful platform for discussing issues surrounding body image, fat phobia, and self-empowerment. However, the conversation quickly took an uncomfortable turn as Eamon Holmes began to press Thore on personal subjects, particularly focusing on her weight. From the outset, Holmes' questioning seemed to center on Thore's appearance rather than her accomplishments. Instead of discussing her work as a reality star and body-positive advocate, Holmes asked, "You've built a career around your size, but do you ever feel like you could go down a different route and shed some pounds for health reasons?" The question caught Thor off guard, as it seemed to dismiss the central theme of her show, promoting body positivity and self-acceptance. As Thor attempted to redirect the conversation toward her message of embracing oneself, Holmes persisted with questions about her weight loss, suggesting that viewers might be more interested in seeing her slim down rather than focusing on her larger body. "Do you think that the public might be more interested in seeing a transformation, a weight loss journey?" Holmes asked, further emphasizing the obsession with her body size. Whitney, visibly uncomfortable, responded with a calm yet firm statement. "I'm not here to talk about losing weight. I'm here to talk about promoting self-love, confidence, and being kind to yourself, no matter your size," she said. Despite her attempts to steer the conversation in a more meaningful direction, Holmes continued to return to questions about her appearance. At this point, the tension between the two was palpable. Thor's frustration became evident as Holmes repeatedly steered the interview back to weight-related topics, even questioning why she wasn't more focused on health and weight loss. Thor, who has long been a vocal critic of weight stigma and fat phobia, found herself at a breaking point. The moment that sparked outrage, Whitney weighed Thor's response. It wasn't long before Thor had had enough. At the height of the awkward exchange, she declared, "This is the worst interview I've ever done," before visibly pulling back from the conversation. The moment was one of discomfort and disbelief, with Holmes seemingly unaware of the damage his line of questioning was causing. The comment instantly went viral, with fans of My Big Fat Fabulous Life taking to social media to express their support for Whitney and criticize Eamon Holmes for his insensitivity. For many, it was a reminder of the often harmful and reductive way that larger bodies are treated in the media, particularly when individuals like Thor are trying to challenge societal beauty standards and promote self-acceptance. Thor's blunt assessment of the interview resonated deeply with her fans, who praised her for standing up for herself and for body positivity. The clip from the interview quickly circulated online, leading many to share their disapproval of Holmes' approach to the conversation. Whitney weighed Thor's social media response, an outpouring of frustration and advocacy. After the interview aired, Whitney took to her Instagram account to further voice her frustration and shed light on the reasons behind her comment. In a candid post, she described her experience during the interview and explained why she felt so disrespected by the questioning. "Today, I had the pleasure of being interviewed by Eamon Holmes, and I can't even begin to explain how frustrated I am," Thor began. "This interview was supposed to be an opportunity to discuss the work I do, to talk about empowering people to embrace who they are and to promote a positive message about body image. Instead, I spent the entire time answering questions about my weight and whether or not I'm planning to lose it. It's honestly exhausting." She went on to explain that while she is proud of the work she does to promote body positivity, it's not always easy to have those efforts reduced to superficial discussions about her body size. "When people focus on my weight and nothing else, it feels like they're completely disregarding the message I'm trying to share with the world. My worth is not tied to a number on a scale. None of our worth is," she said, urging her followers to challenge the harmful narratives around body image and to support diverse representations in the media. The post quickly garnered attention, with fans rallying around Thor and sharing their own experiences with weight stigma and fat phobia. Many praised her for using the situation as an opportunity to educate her audience about the importance of body acceptance, while others condemned Eamon Holmes for failing to approach the interview with sensitivity and respect. The backlash against Eamon Holmes, criticism and apology. The fallout from the interview was swift, with many people criticizing Eamon Holmes for his insensitivity toward Whitney weighed Thor. Viewers took to Twitter and other platforms to express their outrage, with many accusing Holmes of perpetuating harmful stereotypes about larger bodies and ignoring the broader message that Thor was trying to convey. Several prominent body-positive activists and advocates weighed in, emphasizing the need for the media to stop treating individuals in larger bodies as a source of entertainment or as something to be fixed. They pointed out that weight loss shouldn't always be the focal point of discussions about people's lives and work, especially when those individuals are using their platforms to advocate for self-empowerment. In response to the growing backlash, Eamon Holmes issued a public apology, both on social media and through a statement on This Morning. "I sincerely apologize if my questions caused any offense to Whitney or anyone else watching," Holmes wrote. "It was never my intention to make her feel uncomfortable. I respect her work and the message she is sharing, and I regret that my approach to the interview didn't reflect that." Despite the apology, many critics felt that Holmes had missed the point. The damage had already been done, and many felt that his apology was an attempt to save face rather than a genuine recognition of the harm caused by his line of questioning. Thor herself has yet to publicly comment on the apology, but her actions and statements following the interview have made it clear that this incident is part of a larger conversation about how the media handles discussions of body image. The impact of the incident, a call for more thoughtful interviews. Whitney Way Thor's experience with Eamon Holmes highlights the ongoing need for greater sensitivity and awareness in media interviews, especially when discussing topics related to body image and self-esteem. The incident serves as a reminder that individuals in larger bodies, particularly those advocating for body positivity, should not be reduced to their size or appearance in interviews. For Thor, this encounter is a part of her larger mission to challenge societal norms and to push back against the harmful narratives that so often dominate discussions about body image. Her willingness to call out the interview as the worst shows her commitment to standing up for herself and the values she believes in, even in the face of criticism and awkward media moments. In the wake of the controversy, there has been a renewed focus on the importance of diversity and inclusivity in media representation. More and more people are calling for a shift away from the traditional, before and after, narratives of weight loss and transformation and toward a celebration of diverse bodies in all their forms. The hope is that media outlets, broadcasters, and interviewers will take these lessons to heart and strive to create more inclusive, respectful spaces for individuals of all sizes. As Whitney Way Thor continues to advocate for body positivity and self-love, the interview with Eamon Holmes will likely serve as a reminder of the importance of thoughtful, empathetic conversations, especially when discussing sensitive topics like body image. In the end, Thor's courage in calling out the interview and turning the moment into a platform for education is a testament to her strength and unwavering commitment to making the world a more inclusive place for everyone. MBFFL. Whitney Way Thor trashes Eamon Holmes for hosting the worst interview ever. MBFFL, or My Big Fat Fabulous Life, star Whitney Way Thor recently slammed Eamon Holmes for conducting an awful interview. She didn't hesitate to speak openly about her media experience in the UK. Her TLC hit reality series has made her a popular face on television. Whitney has documented her weight loss journey since 2015. But now, she has moved to social media to update fans about her weight loss process and many more. While she first began with her physical journey, she soon included her self-love videos. The celeb is now 40 years old and will soon feature in season 12 of her show. What made Whitney complain about Eamon's interview? How is it different from other interviews? Whitney has documented her weight loss journey since 2015. But now, she has moved to social media to update fans about her weight loss process and many more. While she first began with her physical journey, she soon included her self-love videos. The celeb is now 40 years old and will soon feature in season 12 of her show. What made Whitney complain about Eamon's interview? How is it different from other interviews? MBFFL. Whitney revisits ballet class after 22 years. MBFFL star Whitney Way Thor shared updates on Instagram about returning to ballet class for the first time in 22 years. She uploaded a short video of herself in a ballet studio, making it seem like she hasn't missed any lessons. Her looks sync with the beat perfectly, even though a bit of practice is needed to become extraordinary. Whitney appeared confident and had no issue returning in stride. Many fans loved her decision to do ballet again. They praised her stamina and enthusiasm for dropping weight and gaining flexibility. In her post's caption, she mentioned her dance teacher's account to give her applause for her talent, patience, and wisdom. Her latest post received more supportive comments than hatred, making her proud of her new move. MBFFL. Whitney slams Eamons for comments on her weight. MBFFL celeb Whitney Way Thor recently took herself to a Daily Star interview ahead of MBFFL's new season's release. Although Eamon is a successful figure who interviewed many reality stars and politicians alike, Whitney didn't appreciate his skills. She took a dig at him for annoying her in an interview back in the UK. It has been almost a decade since Whitney met Eamon in the interview. However, she didn't forget it and used it to state that she would love to appear on UK TV again, except for the latter. She told the interviewer, "I haven't done any UK TV shows in about 10 years." According to Whitney, Eamon hosted the worst interview ever of her career. Apart from calling the interview pathetic, Whitney claimed that she has some of her happiest moments in the UK. She recalled receiving support through a message on social media from an A-list music star. Without disclosing the name for privacy reasons, she said the kind words made her day. Whitney's statements against Eamon stem from his 2015 interview when he bashed her for endorsing an unhealthy lifestyle. He pointed his finger at her, stating, "You're doing your ankles no good, your knees no good, your hips no good, and your heart no good." But an unbothered Whitney hit back at him, saying society gets offended by fat people and that she didn't promote any lifestyle. Keep coming back to TV season and spoilers for the latest reality TV tea.